Hi everyone, Tech Repairs here. Today I have a special treat for you. It's a battery. It's a drone battery. These big industrial drones. Now, the name of the battery is Joyance Smart Battery. The battery model is 14S. Now, the customer complained that when he put the battery to charge, the charger says gives an error. Right? The battery is not charging. So I'm going to take a look at it. So let's do it together. Let me plug it in and see what's the error he's talking about. The charger is on and it's in standby. So I'm going to plug the battery in and see what's going to happen. Well, as you can see here, the lights are on, the battery charger is connected. The charger is still in standby mode. It says standby. Let's wait a bit. So there's a button that says power on the charger. Let's press it because nothing is happening. Here's a little beep. So let's see what's going to happen now. So guys, my channel is Tech Repairs. You can find a lot of interesting videos. Okay, here you see it. The charger says error. So there's a button in Chinese, it says M. So let me press this button and see what's on. So this button gives a little menu of the battery, but nothing is actually showing up. So I have to open up this battery and check it out, see what's going on. It's not charging, it's gone back to standby. It switches to error, then back to standby. So let me disconnect it. Yes guys, as I was saying, my channel is Tech Repairs. You can find a lot of interesting videos there. And if you like my videos, you can put a like to it. You can subscribe. You can also comment. Feel free to comment. So remember, in this video, I'll be using no schematics, no service manual. Everything is done strictly troubleshooting my way. Okay, so what I will do to make the video short, I will take the battery apart off camera because there's a lot of screws to open. You have to open all the screws all of the sides, and then I'll start the troubleshooting process. So guys, this is what the battery looks like after I've opened it up. In the cover on top is a little PCB. So I'm going to do some testing. Now, this is not the first drone battery like this I fixed. So my first suspicion, because of the previous fixes, this battery has some temperature sensors on them at the side. You can see one is here, one is here. Now, I found two problems with these sensors. Sometimes one of them the reading of it is off, and sometimes the reading and the reading is good, the sensor is good, but during a previous charge, the battery overheated a little, and this little PCB holds that memory, shuts the battery off, stops the charger from charging. And there's nothing you can do to correct this problem unless you disconnect the sensor, plug the battery into charge, disconnect and reconnect, disconnect the charger, reconnect back the sensor, and everything starts working fine again. But it's not always the case. Sometimes you have to change the sensor. So I'm gonna hope that this time I don't have to change the sensor, right? But it is not advisable to disconnect the sensor permanently, because in the future, if the battery overheats, it can explode. It can become dangerous. Can cause a fire, start a fire, and you don't want that. So if you disconnect the two sensors, plug the charger in, let the battery reset itself, let it erase the memory from it has about the sensor and about the temperature, and then you disconnect from the charger and you reconnect and it doesn't work, then you have to change the sensor, because most likely in that case the sensor, when you check the reading, it will be off. So I'm just gonna go out now and I'm gonna test the sensors, see what's the reading like, and I'm gonna disconnect them, reconnect them, and see what's gonna happen. If it doesn't start working again, then I definitely have to change it. I can guarantee you that, because it's not the first video. I've seen some people change this PCB, and the problem was solved. But the problem is not solved because they changed the PCB, but because they disconnect the PCB from the battery, alright, and they reconnect a new one, it start working. It's almost the same as removing the sensor and putting it back. Because I'm sure that if you go back and get the old PCB and put it on back, the battery will start charging again. So let me not waste much time. Let me just start testing the sensor. Okay? So it's a temperature sensor. So we check for ohm reading. So this one, the contact is on top here. And it says 3.69 kilo ohms. That looks okay according to specs. There's another one on this side of the battery. You check this one also. This one says 4.721. I think they're within specs, but like I said, at some time probably this battery overheated and the sensor told the PCB something is wrong. But because the PCB is always connected to the battery, it can't erase the memory of the sensor. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to disconnect the sensors and then connect the battery to the charger, allow it to start charging, disconnect, reconnect the sensors, and everything should be fine. So let me get right to that. I don't want to bore you too much. So guys, remember, we use no schematics in this workshop, and if you like my method of troubleshooting, you can give it a like, you can share my video if it can help anyone, and you can also comment. Feel free to comment. So that's one. I'm just going to disconnect one pin because that's all you need to do. Good. So the sensors are disconnected. I'm going to put the charger on. Let me bring the camera up so that you can see what's going to happen. So the charger is in standby 0. Sorry about that. Plug. So charger in standby. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, ready. The battery is at 63% and it says charge. So the battery starts charging. Now it says error. Alright, and you can hear beeping on the battery. So what I'm gonna do now is reconnect the sensors. I'm gonna disconnect. Alright, I'm gonna reconnect the sensors and then try the charging now. Okay, so let me reconnect the sensors. So guys, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If it can help anyone, like, please share it. If you have any comments, please comment below. And so I've reconnected. So let me plug the charge back in and let's see what's gonna happen. So you see just now it starts charging and then goes to error. And the battery dropped from 63% to 62%. So now that it says ready again, now it's at 62%. Let's see what's gonna happen. If it's gonna charge, if it's gonna start going up, if you're gonna still get an error. If you don't have an error, it means the problem is solved. If you have an error, I have to change the sensors. Right, so it says charging. It's at 62%. Let's see if it's going to go up. At least I didn't see an error as yet. But as long as the percentage change and you don't see the error, it means that you're all good to go. So let's wait and see. Just keep an eye on the charger. You can hear the charger humming heavy. The fan on the charger is running. That's how they charge. They're designed to charge fast, right? These drones are very big. They use them to spray like farms, crops. Good. So we climbed to 63%. You can see that. No fault, no error code showing up. So this tells you it's 64% now. It's charging pretty fast. So guys, there you have it. Problem solved. Now I'm gonna do the reassembly off camera. Alright, so guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it can share anyone, please share it. If you have any comments, please comment. And hope to see you in the next video. Please subscribe also so you can know when you can get notification when I post future videos. And I hope this video was helpful. At least I'm at 66% now. So guys, problem solved. See you in the next video.